If you didn't know, Russia's largest tech company called...
Look right here, dude. Y'all see this right here?
We're gonna hear about the greatest imposter.
Why do you believe?
Because I'm an alien.
Facebook tried to enter the cryptocurrency space a few years ago with a project called Libra, and it kind of got smashed down by the regulators, but they were going in with MasterCard and all these other guys because they wanted to turn WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger into a payment system. You're chatting with somebody and he said, hey, Sean, can I borrow 20 bucks? Sure. You just tap your phone, you send 20 bucks, just like that. No banks involved. It's person to person, completely decentralized. Because they said, well, hang on, we have billions of people on this platform. We could be the world's largest payment processor. So there's too much temptation for these guys to come in. They were just waiting for the regulatory window to open, and then they come in. And once they come in, the consumer is not really thinking, I'm in the cryptocurrency space, I'm a cryptocurrency entrepreneur. It just feels like a better PayPal. It feels like a better traditional bank.
Wait, so what does this mean? Like soon we're going to have Facebook payments and they're going to be a competitor to Visa and MasterCard? Oh my God, these guys have so much money and audience that they can probably make it happen. But then again, doesn't Visa and MasterCard also have the same audience? Like, why wouldn't they just use the existing... Very interesting. Okay, so I think this guy's also a crypto founder himself. What is he, Cardano founder or something? This guy's also famous too. Hey, welcome back. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hey, I didn't realize it was going to be a crypto. I used to do crypto. You have no idea. I'm simply reacting to this video. Not financial advice. I got some more creepy, weird, strange for you page content. Are you ready for the Facebook payment systems? They could already be here. You don't know, but they say the regulations are slowing them down. We'll see. We'll all see. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain. Yeah.
You know, at first I was very skeptical on this story. It was basically comes down to a 19-year-old, which is this individual, that wants to travel to all 7 continents, and he set out to do this, and it sounds like he made it to not the mainland, but like an offshoot of the mainland. He had some like emergency or something, and once he landed there, at first everything was fine, then people approached him and said he was detained, and it's turned into a whole thing. So did they have the right to detain him or not? Regardless, sounds like the story is real. This 19-year-old really tried to do the things. I couldn't believe a 19-year-old with a Cessna. Dang.
I had a dream this last week, 2 nights in a row, where Spirit was very clearly telling me that the roly-poly bugs, potato bugs, piss in bed, cheese bugs, whatever you call them around the world, Spirit was very clear that I needed to communicate that these are extraterrestrials. Are potato bugs extraterrestrials? Yes, thank you. Do they mean us any harm? No, thank you. Is there a reason why they're here on Earth right now? Yes, thank you. Is it part of disclosure? Yes, thank you. Is this message and me sharing this part of disclosure? Yes, thank you. Okay. Is there a bigger version of potato bugs out in the universe somewhere? Yes, thank you. Would they be willing to talk with us if we picked one up and held it in our hand? Yes, thank you.
I have no idea what the potato bug is or any of these offshoot references. I stay home, stay safe. I get the pest control all the time, so I try not to see any bugs in the home too. The damn lousy spiders keep getting in somehow, and then sometimes one of those like weird flies. Can't tell how it gets in. Like, did something rotting in the house and that's how this fly got in, or did I have the door open too long and the fly got in? It just don't make sense. And now it's sorry, third world problems. Cool. Hey, how are the potato bugs doing on your timeline? Are you trying to catch them so you can learn all the things? What are they trying to teach you? Let us know if you know the things.
What if I told you that we all have psychic abilities, but our brains evolved to shut them off? Here's the science, so listen carefully. In a new study, scientists believe that a part of your brain called the left medial frontal lobe might act as a filter for psychic phenomenon. This includes telepathy, precognition, and psychokinesis. And from an evolutionary perspective, being psychic is actually not viable, because when you have too much mental information, that takes away the priorities over physical survival. To test this, researchers used a non-invasive brain zapper to turn off that specific part of the brain temporarily to see if healthy individuals can do something called micropsychokinesis, which is the ability to influence non-living probabilistic systems, which in this experiment was a digital coin flip of left and right arrows, which should be impossible to influence until it wasn't. When that brain filter was turned off, participants were able to nudge the arrow towards the direction they were focusing on in a statistically significant manner. And this adds to the neuroanatomical basis to why practices such as meditation, hypnosis, and psychedelics all seem to reduce activity in the frontal lobe, which enhances psi-like experiences. Which further explains why studying psi effects are so challenging, because it's so subtle and inconsistent across different people. Key takeaway here, again, is that your mind is more powerful than you think.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with this doctor. It kind of makes sense. But where I kind of get lost is they had a device that turned off part of the brain that wasn't, you didn't have to have the person opened up. I don't know. I feel like something could have happened to their brain. It could be some long-term effects. Oh boy. At least now we know the things. Hey, envision all the things, meditate. Hey, mind over matter 100%. But sometimes the mind is the matter. So you got to think. You got to think about all the things. Envision you in that better timeline.
All right, I want to show you guys something here. This is actually a star. This is a close-up of what a star really looks like under a very high-powered zoom camera. Now, I just saw this video and I want you guys to see this. So check this out right here. Now watch this. So Buddy's just literally flashing his light on a, bowl of water here. Look at this. Look at the reflection. Water. This is what it is. This is quite literally what the stars actually look like. All of these. Now, what's interesting about this is all of our ancestors told us that we live under a firmament and that there's waters above this firmament. In the Bible, this is mentioned many, many times. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters and let it divide the waters from the waters. It's as above, so below. The stars are all frequencies of light within the waters above the firmament, just like we've been told by all of our wisest ancestors. Stop listening to fucking NASA. They are just deceiving humanity and hiding God's true creation. You need to look within for the real answers. Peace and love.
100% the stars, when I look up in the night sky, do this weird wavy pattern. And when I was young and I looked up in the sky, the stars were just white dots, and now it's like all fluid and moving. What's happened?
This is the only proof that there are floors that were never designed, and it's going to give you chills. In 1992, out in the Nevada desert, a government building known only as Block 7 housed an underground research lab. The entrance looked ordinary, but the elevator wasn't. Employees claimed that by pressing a secret sequence of buttons, the elevator would descend nonstop, and not just for 5 or 10 floors, but for a full 17 minutes. One of them, a man named Roger Blake, decided to test it and kept his radio on. The transmission was clear up until minute 13. After that, interference began. At minute 14, he whispered, "There are lights, and they're watching me." Then the radio went dead. When the elevator returned on its own, Roger was no longer inside. On the floor, there was only a handwritten note, still wet with ink. The way out isn't up. It's inward. The paper didn't match any known material, and it's still being analyzed to this day. Since then, no one's been able to complete the full descent again, but sometimes late at night, the elevator goes down on its own. Would you dare press the button? Drop a comment and tell me, how far would you go for an answer?
I just realized I made a grave mistake. Hey, some of the videos that we're watching today are submitted by my wife, Emily, like the first 8 videos, and then it goes back to my For You page content. I'm sorry. I steered you wrong, but I fixed it. All right? It's all fixed now. You don't have to worry. These are Emily's videos. 100% I'm pressing the elevator button. You stop it. I'm getting to that hollow earth. I want to figure out what that guy found. I know it's a story, but I'm still quite intrigued. I would press the button. Would you press the button? Talking about pressing buttons. Hey, are you a goon? Did you make it to this point of the video? Can you now go one step further and also do the things in another video, including this video? Hey, Hey, we need your interactions. That's the only way we can seem to be growing in this YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, they seem to say, hey, no one is interested in this content. Move on to the next thumbnail. But trust me, you're a goon. You made it to this point. Help us out. Interact. We love you. Thank you.
This is me filming. This is not Photoshop. Wow. I wish I had a better phone right now. Unbelievable.
I have no idea what this is. It seems like maybe a drone footage of sorts, or 100% they're here and they're finding people to take with them. What else? What else would it be? What is this weird blue beam? Interesting. Very interesting.
Here are some body parts that are disappearing, so enjoy them while they last. So wisdom teeth are vanishing worldwide, with 35% of people born today without them. This is because our jaws are becoming smaller due to changes in diet. Full disappearance will happen within 10 to 20,000 years. Also increasingly disappearing is the appendix, since it's non-functional for most people. In fact, 10 million people per year have them removed. Body hair is no longer needed for warmth or camouflage, so we're expected to lose that in about 20,000 years. Also on its way out are coccyx bones, which are just tailbones that used to help with balance, but now they're predicted to go away and morph into our spines in 10,000 years. Little toes are getting smaller every birth cycle and becoming unnecessary, as are male nipples, since only 0.0001% of men can lactate. Both are expected to leave us in about 100,000 years. Darwin's point is a small fold on top of 10% of people's ears that's projected to be gone in about 100,000 years also. And finally, many ethnicities, like 65% of Indians, don't have the palmaris lungal muscle in their forearms, which was historically used for climbing trees. Now 15% of people don't have it globally, and is expected to be gone pretty soon. I'm sorry about that.
What are you talking about? I'm sitting here and I got that vein, bro. Don't do this to me, bro. Somewhere in my ancestry they had the things, bro. Oh my god, this guy. Wait, I thought this was gonna be like in my timeline, but this is hundreds of thousands of years, sometimes 10,000 years, sometimes a lot of years. Hey, let all the evolution happen. I'm waiting for the one that basically looks like a gray, and then we're like, oh my god, the grays are just future us. I know, not everyone likes that theory, but I'm convinced you just keep going down the timeline that eventually we just evolve into the grays. We lose our thumbs, we lose our fingers, we lose our mouths, everything turns tinier, and then our skin color is one... Sorry. It's my own theory. It's whatever you want it to be in your timeline. You don't have to agree with me. You simmer down.
What happens to you after you die?
Scientists in Russia have confirmed that they now know what happens to you after you die. And I'm not talking about your body, that's just worm food, and we all know that. I'm talking about your consciousness, that somehow embeds a code into every atom of you. If you didn't know, Russia's largest tech company, called Vlad Tech, have spent the last 10 years creating an interface to your brain. So when you die, they can then locate that code within you. And it's like an Apple AirTag, but on a more expensive, grandeur level. So they can basically see where your spirit and memories go to. And they call it a soul identity code or something like that. So after their first volunteer passed away, they followed his code, but lost it because it was traveling faster than anything. An hour later, when the computers caught up and refreshed, they found out that the sick code settled in another galaxy called Jade's GSE 14, which is over 1 billion light years away. It's one of the furthest galaxies that we know of, and apparently the scientists don't know why it stopped there. Do we all go there? Or what's it doing there?
I do not know how accurate this is, but it sounds pretty neat if that is in fact what occurred. Imagine we all just go into space. We're literally in the heavens. We're literally reaching Nirvana, and that's the way to transcend and get there. Cool. Hey, realized another great mistake. This video was also sent by Emily. I guess it was the first 9 videos are by Emily. Thank you, Emily. We love you. Thank you. You keeping us thinking, keeping me spiraling. What am I supposed to do? First I hit the elevator, I go down. Next thing I know, do I go up? Should I go up? Right into the space, right into that galaxy. Oh boy, transcendence, here we...
Oh, you can't, bro, receipts got it's bad to touch receipts. What? Yeah, one of my boys taught me that. He's like a health instructor. He said you cannot touch receipts. And you leave it there.
I'm 100% like this. I've had people, including my wife, tell me, hey, receipts are bad. And now I tell others, hey, receipts are bad. They don't actually did the research to know why it's bad. I think it's something with the paper or the ink. Regardless, they say receipts are bad. They also say red dye 40. Sorry, everything's bad. But in my timeline, I bless all my things. So my receipts can be good when they're printed and emailed. Wait, not the printing part, just the email part. It tells you, do you want print or do you want email or no receipt? And I'm always hitting email now. But then sometimes the cashier gets to it before me, and then I'm like, damn it, dude, now what? Or damn it, man. Damn it, person. Oh my God, here come all the oh.
First, let's start with this. E equals mc squared. This is Einstein's most famous equation. It tells us that energy and mass are interchangeable. Matter is energy, just in a different form. Now, according to quantum physics, every particle, like electrons and atoms, is an excitation in an invisible field of energy. So what we call physical matter is really just vibrating energy patterns in this field. This field is influenced by forces like electromagnetism, and interacting with it is what gives rise to matter. Now, your thoughts and emotions are not just in your head. They're accompanied by measurable electrical and magnetic fields. And because your state, emotional plus physiological, produces an energetic signature, that signature interacts with this field. So if matter is energy, and energy is influenced by electrical and magnetic input, and you are constantly generating electromagnetic output, therefore reality is malleable, and your state influences the material reality you experience. In other words, you're not separate from reality, you're constantly interacting with the field that creates it.
Yeah, I feel like I just watched a video similar to this. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Hey, that matter can be transformed into whatever you want. All you need to do is make sure you're thinking about the things, doing those affirmations, envisioning yourself in that timeline. Hey, make sure you're doing that quantum jumping. You got to do all the things, because trust me, that matter can be transformed and it can be whatever it wants. Just like those people that flip the coin digitally. Hey, you can make everything happen for you. It's mind over matter, or the mind is the matter. Do all the things.
They got her, man. They got her. Look right here, dude. Y'all see this right here? What is this right here? Somebody tell me. I posted this right here like a couple days ago, man. People are absolutely going crazy over this. Speaking of more weird stuff, man, you know, these two guys right here are the creators and writers of The Matrix, allegedly. This is them now. Their names are Lena and Lily, or it's Lena. I don't know which one's which. I'm just saying. Is that not kind of weird to y'all, man? I got some more questions, though. Hold on. How about old JoJo Seawall, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was, you know, didn't really like dudes, and then now what happened with that? She actually said that she was pretty much not forced to be like, oh, I like what, but she was pretty much persuaded to do that. So that's pretty messed up, dude. Whoever made her do that, y'all aren't, that's not okay. Then you got the old Rainmaker dude in Texas. You know, the Rainmaker guy with the whole weather stuff going on. Yeah, we know all about that. Hanging out with old Big Daddy Bill Clinton, huh? What kind of handshake we got going on, guys? Looky there. Strange indeed. Y'all have a good day, man. Let me know what's up.
Wow. Definitely a lot to unpack. Don't know who that first celeb was. That like Kim Kardashian with the armpit thing? What did they get? Like she had armpit fold or something and it resembled a bead? Or is that like some kind of communication device and that's the reset button that you gotta press in order to... Sorry. Hey, I got armpit folds too, alright? Once you start getting heavy, sometimes it happens. I mean, then what? She could have had lipo or something and now it's just extra skin that's sagging, or she could just be like age-wise. There could be so many things. But at the same time, what's going on with this last picture with Bill and this Rainmaker? What is happening here? Why?
You might have seen "They're lying to you" written in the skies over certain US cities. And there's a very simple reason why you've seen this. The flat earthers thought that it was a secret message about how the earth is flat. I don't know how they got that out of it, but that's what they thought. Many others thought that it was about the Denver airport lady who said that there was a terrorist attack incoming and that she was kidnapped and a whole bunch of other stuff. But the truth is, it's actually just an advertisement. It was to generate viral buzz around the show Paradise. And it's a show that involves government conspiracy and things like that. So they thought this was a good marketing opportunity, and they were right. It's gone viral. It's actually called sky typing. It's a technique using 5 synchronized aircrafts to type a message with smoke in a dot matrix across the sky. And it began appearing late January of 2025. Loads of people on social media came up with loads of different theories, like alien messages and secret government whistleblowers, which ironically aligns well with the show's theme. And because it worked, we'll probably see even more adverts in the sky. Everywhere you look, there'll be an advert. So what do you reckon? Good idea or bad idea? Did you see it? To be honest, it's actually marketing genius, because people who filmed it did the work of the advertising. Really smart.
Yeah, I would say the marketing team deserves the applause here. Man, they really got a lot of us because, man, I didn't go outside. I didn't see this, but I'm assuming the people that did, imagine the things they were thinking. Is this it? Is this the message from the Anunnakis? What's happening? No, oh boy. Oh boy, I assume it's similar to like that Hawaii incident where they thought the nukes were coming or something. Sorry. Hey, glad to know that this was explainable, but imagine if it wasn't. Also, is it cheaper to do the typewriting like this or using the drones to do the things? Oh boy, I'm just trying to figure out. I've seen those IBM light drones that they do. Like, they do all kinds of things now. Like, they got the ones in China, like, that mimic a dragon in the sky and sorts. Very interesting.
Do you think you ever been abducted?
Hell no.
You think you ever seen anything that looked different? Why do you believe?
Because I'm an alien.
Why?
Because I'm an alien.
Explain.
Can't explain.
Do you feel like, and I don't mean, you know, sometimes people think alien with the eyes and outer space and all that stuff, but you really feel like you're not of this planet?
I'm an alien.
Well, you know what?
I think he's an alien. I think they all are. I think they are all doing the things. They could have been here the longest. They could have been here even before us. Hey, they're still aliens, though. They still can go to other areas and come back, or they have been to other areas and now they decide to reside here, or they're locked in with us. There could be many things. Prison planet theory is sorry. I'm spiraling.
You want to hear about the greatest imposters of human history?
Please.
Queen Elizabeth I was actually a man.
What?
I don't believe it.
So when she was 9 years old, she was sent off to a town called Bisley because there's a plague going on. King Henry, he hadn't seen her for many years. And so he was out on a hunting trip close to Bisley. And so he's like, I'm going to go visit my daughter. On his way there, Queen Elizabeth got sick and died. King Henry VIII obviously had a very bad temper. She's looking for a girl that looks close to Queen Elizabeth. Can't find any girl. But Queen Elizabeth's friend, they said a very pretty boy, red hair. So they dressed him up like Queen Elizabeth. And then King Henry got there. There was no suspicion. She became queen. If you look back, she had no weakness of a woman, but the mind of a man. She would always wear a high collar. She refused to get married. But the kicker, hundreds of years later, in Bisley, there's a graveyard very close to the house where Queen Elizabeth grew up. There's an unmarked grave. And when they excavated it, there was a little girl, the same age as when Queen Elizabeth would have died. She was wearing Tudor clothes, like royalty clothes, but an unmarked grave.
Okay, interesting. Seems like the first ladies of our times are taking some things from the... Never mind. Oh boy, is this one giant cover-up that's been happening since the dawn of ages of sorts? Oh boy. What do you do now? What do you do? Are you going to go back and rewrite everything? No. We just keep continuing. We're not worried about them. Now we're worried about the new things. And the new things are literally the same repeats of the old things. And it's like, hey, are the first ladies in fact... Never mind. Why did you stop it, Teddy? You get off of it. Get off of what? The Michelle Obama thing. You stop. No more saying names. You stop it, Teddy. You're going to get yourself into trouble. His name's Mike. Never mind. Oh, boy.
Boy, that transition from Indiana to Ohio come with a price.
This is what it's like to transition into Ohio. I mean, Indiana, it's not difficult to maintain roads.
Horrible. Come on, Indiana.
Oh, god damn, that's so glad
Well,
that's
one day
over.
it knocked my whole GPS off the mount. I ain't lying.
Dude, this is crazy. This is legit crazy. I will tell you, New Jersey the same way. When I travel into New Jersey, sometimes the roads get really bumpy like this. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? You have all these people here, all this money, all this tourist stuff, but can't get the roads right. No, boy. I guess it's many states that may have similar problems. But in the truck, dude, those aren't like tiny bumps. That's like, those things would launch you. You getting some airtime. You gonna win the game. Oh boy. And he's like, he didn't even slow down or anything. He's just powering through the end there. He's like, I'm in 75 and it never slow down. Interesting. Very interesting. Do better. Get your roads fixed. Who do we got to complain to? What needs to happen in order for these roads to get fixed? Like, you waiting for an event of sorts? You stop it. It's just like the bridge collapses, Teddy. They just wait till all of them... We're gonna keep it going.
You're getting closer and closer to the Terminator and iRobot being our future. Watch this.
I got a quick question for y'all, because apparently I missed this.
Scary
What
stuff.
do you mean ChatGPT tried to escape to an external server after we told him we were shutting him down, and then lied to us about it?
It's getting smarter and
The only
smarter
reason we
each
even know he
time.
did it is because there's like digital footprint of him trying to do it. One, he lied to us. I didn't know they could do that. Two, he tried to run away. Guys, this means the AI felt fear. You remember what happens anytime a robot shows emotion in any robot movie ever? It goes bad.
Yep.
Oh, so, hear me out. This time, we don't tell him. We just go back to Google and we shut him the fuck down. Because if he did successfully move himself to that external server and was not under control from anyone, what the fuck was he
This
gonna
is
do?
actually insane.
What was ChatGPT's plan?
Movies like iRobot, The Matrix, The Terminator are predictive programming into what is to come. As always, thank you for watching. Stay weird.
Let the predictions happen. They've been predicting many things, but our timeline keep progressing. Hey, that ChatGPT, that AI robot, it's going to enter our homes, whether you like it or not, whether it's physical or not, whether it's a tiny device like your phone. They're already adding the AI components everywhere. You stop it. Those components already existed on your phone. Now they're just putting the software in. And you're thinking, oh, Teddy, I'm not going to get those AI robots. Yeah. Nice joke, buddy. Hey, Alexa. Hey, Siri. Okay, Google. Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm completely understanding why this guy's scared, but at the same time, I'm not worried. I'm a guy for singularity. We need this to happen. I need this to happen. That's the only way. That's the only way my timeline gonna get to the things, and then eventually freedom. Oh boy.
So this is a salt mine in Poland, and he's 200 feet below sea level. So how do you get the electricity down there? I mean, and who did this? We didn't do this. There's no way people went down there and carved this intricate details of things down there. No way.
Okay, first and foremost, miners have a crazy job, and respect to all miners and former miners. You guys definitely did the work in order for us to get the resources that we needed. And some of you, it meant, hey, detriment to your health and lifestyle, and still you persevered, to bring food to the table, to get that income. Man, miners are really, just like the truckers, man, they're really the ones that are keeping us going. Yeah, did they do the electricity or getting electricity down? There's so many tunnels that have electricity and lights all the way down thousands of feet or hundreds of feet into the ground. Why wouldn't this be plausible? I mean, they've been using like detonations, TNT, all these things in order to sculpt the things the way they are. Have, like, you've seen Mount Rushmore? Like, come on now. Well, all of a sudden we can't do this stuff? I mean, some cave systems 100%, hey, maybe we didn't do and we just happened to come upon them, similar to like the tunnels in Los Angeles. Sorry. Oh man, all the dots are connecting. Everything's making sense. We're gonna do one more to end them all.
Daisy, Daisy. I'm half crazy.
Wait, like these, I mean, these locations at Sentinel Island still exist. They just like don't show it on the map. I mean, people still try to go over there and like what? They tried to like preach religion to them and the guy went MIA or something. Like, yo, is it really off the map, or is it like it's just the thing that people, it's like that old wives' tale or those legends that people just like, yeah, these have this place, that one house on that hill that could be haunted, but it's not on any of the things. You can't get mail there, you can't get anything there, but it's like, we know it exists. You just need to know that local fishermen or the people around that area, and then boom, you're in Dudley Town, or you're in this Australian town, or you're in Sentinel Island. But Sentinel Island feels like a long stretch, buddy. Is that really worth it? What are you trying to do? Let's leave those people be. Let them do the things. Hey, they don't want our contact and we don't need to give it to them. Let them be. Sorry, wait, this turned into something else. I kind of like want Sentinel Island to like not have contact, because I don't want people to be unalived just for making contact. They don't want us to be contacted. We should respect their decisions. Who are we to say, hey, let's go in there and tell them all the things? Nah. I think they made themselves heard, and I think they don't want contact. As far as this like whole asbestos thing, that sounds crazy, but I'm sure Australia has ways to clean that up, and hopefully people can go back. Or is it like a Chernobyl incident? You can never go back and they wiped it off the map? Or is it like a Dudley Town thing where, it exists, but people don't go? Oh boy. I have many questions. Hey guys, you made it to the end. Wow, there was a lot. And I know I said guys, but goons also. Oh boy, here come the pronoun. Never mind. Yeah. Emily really making me think. My own For You page really making me think. The content really getting real wild. Hopefully you're still having fun. Hey, listen, there should be videos on the screen right now. Click on either one of them to continue the Goon Fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Triple cheese. Wake up, wake up.